Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Yo, man, I'm not gonna even lie to you, man. I feel like they did Deuce dirty. We're gonna keep it a buck, man. A lot of stuff has been happening in the Eagles organization, just a lot of stuff. We're gonna start with the breaking news, man. Deuce Staley has requested to be let go out of his contract. Deuce don't even want to be here no more. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of turmoil and a lot of turnover within the organization. I feel like Duce gave him a grace year anyway. I feel like Duce knows he should have been an offensive coordinator last year. He should have been able to try for that job. But you know, this is the thing about the organization that really kills me. Most of the time they like to hire within. That's why Press Taylor is still around. You know what I mean? That's why they tried to keep they tried to keep Duce. They tried to keep Flip. You know what I'm saying? They try to keep the special teams coordinator. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they want to keep dudes in the same spot. You can't look to advance like that. When you searching in other organizations, listen, we are literally living in the back pocket of the Indianapolis Colts. Come on, bruh. You mean to tell me that you rather go hire their whole damn staff instead of doing something positive for Deuce Staley? You want to keep him in an assistant position, keep making up titles for him so you could justify him being moved up? It was ludicrous, man. It was ludicrous for them to interview him for the head coaching job and not give it to him, bro. It was ludicrous, man. I can't, you know, even though I'm not mad with the Sirianni situation, but before we put this collective group of people together for 1 year, hoping something good pans out from it, I would have liked to see Deuce Staley get a crack at it. I'm not mad at Sirianni based off his credentials, but I know the team wanted Deuce. They wanted him. You know what I mean? I think D-Jax put something out there. Like, the dudes respond to Deuce. They would go out there and battle for Deuce. That's what really matter. You could look at these guys' credentials and look at the brilliant minds that some of these guys are in terms of coaches and assistants, and it's there on paper. I'll be the first one to tell you, it's there on paper. These dudes have some brilliant accolades. You know what I'm saying? Our new head coach Sirianni work with he's highly regarded for the development of Keenan Allen. You know what I'm saying? Highly regarded for the development of Keenan Allen. You know what I'm saying? He's highly regarded for helping out a regressing Phillip Rivers. He's highly regarded for these things. So on paper, yeah, he's done some things. So I understand the pick. But what I'm telling you right now is that, you know, guys will go to war for somebody that they trust and who they feel like, you know, feel a different connection with, based, you know, rather than guys that has just done things in the past. And you're talking to a military guy. I'm telling you, man, we used to get new leadership all the time. It's so much turnover, man. E7s and E8s, you know, that's, you know, sergeant first classes and master sergeants, they move on all the time. Then in comes somebody else who tell you, you know, I deployed 5 times, I deployed 6 times, I did this, I did that, Purple Heart, I got it all. But I don't care. Where's my guy at? You know, sometimes it's just like that. And I think the Philadelphia Eagles honestly fell into that category. And, you know, Deuce requesting to, you know, to search further opportunities is the right decision by Deuce. It would have just been ridiculous for him to stay there, knowing that, you know, you seeing right there how they value you. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep you in this position. And Deuce has did some great things in his running back room. He's done great things with his running back group. You know what I mean? I think he developed Miles Sanders in 1 year. Miles Sanders as a rookie was dancing around, didn't look like he was ready for the bulk of the snaps. By week 9, Miles Sanders looked like a different running back. You know what I mean? In his rookie campaign by week 9. So, you know what I mean? And they didn't always give Deuce the best stuff to work with. You know what I'm saying? He pulled in a hot-headed Jay Ajayi. You know what I'm saying? Turned him into a Super Bowl runner. You know what I'm saying? Got the most out of Corey Clement in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? He got those dudes to play. You know what I'm saying? And then he did what he could with the guys like Wendell Smallwood that we decided to keep around for a lifetime. You see what I'm saying? Darren Sproles, we decided to keep him around way past his prime. He did what he could with those guys as well. And you know what I mean? You can't knock none of the things Deuce Staley did, and I hope he go on to do great things. I think he's going to end up with the Bears. I heard Nagy was, you know what I'm saying? But Deuce just a Philadelphia dude, man. Deuce is Philadelphia's own. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, man. The Eagles, see, this is the difference in the headlines. Deuce requested to be let go. The Eagles granted Fip an opportunity to go, you know, see what's out there in the world for him. Just let that sink in. Duce had to ask to be let go. They granted it to FIP. They would have let Duce sit there and rot had he not asked nothing, man. And that's the sad part about it. You know what I'm saying? The Philadelphia Eagles are living literally in the jock strap of the Indianapolis Colts. And I don't think that's a bad thing, man. I mean, you get Sirianni and make him the head coach. Then you go and get John Gannon. You make him your defensive coordinator. You know, he got some credentials too. These guys are solid on paper. They solid on paper. But are they going to be able to lead men? Are they going to be able to lead men? A lot of these guys never been in these positions. John Gannon, our new defensive coordinator, was a defensive back coach. Sirianni was an offensive coordinator and a career-long, you know, QB coach, wide receiver guru, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then we go ahead and get a Kevin Patullo and make him the passing game coordinator. Make him the passing game coordinator, or whatever title that is. Makes him the passing game guy. You know what I'm saying? From the Colts. So we got 3 guys from the Colts. You know, we acting like the Colts won the Super Bowl or something. With the way we just picking these guys from the Colts coaching tree. Listen, Frank Wright hasn't even done enough as a head coach to have this much of a fruitful coaching tree. Seriously, think about it. Dudes usually want to come from the Andy Reid, the Bill Belichick coaching tree. Just sturdy coaches. You know what I'm saying? Who've done things. A Pete Carroll coaching tree ain't bad. Mike Tomlin coaching tree wouldn't be bad. Dudes want to come from something like that. Frank Wright, come on, man. Frank Wright came from a Doug Peterson coaching tree. Doug Peterson just got fired. So how are we, Doug Peterson probably taking a year off. How are we really sitting here talking about getting all these dudes from a Frank Wright coaching tree? I'll never understand it, man. But you know, listen, it is what it is. You just got to see how it panned out, man. But I don't get it. We got 3 guys from the Colts coaching tree. We're going to see how this shake. But this gives me confidence moving forward. The confident part about this is this, man. That, you know, Howie Roseman ain't really in the mix because Howie wouldn't do nothing like that. This is all Sirianni calling his own shots, taking the bull by the horns, and I respect that so far out of Sirianni. He's hiring his own staff. That had I bet you, man, it had to be some stipulations with the hiring of Sirianni. Like, listen, I don't need dude. Listen, I know what I'm doing. You brought me in here to do a job. Let me do it. Let this dude worry about the numbers. It probably was something that went something a little more politer than that, but I feel real confident knowing that Sirianni's out there picking his own guys, knowing that, you know, listen, when you go to battle with your friends, that's a different feeling. When you go to battle with dudes you trust, it's a different feeling. And I think he's doing the right thing by picking his own people. We still out here looking for offensive coordinator. I'm hearing that we're interviewing the Broncos running back coach. The Broncos running game, I mean, I'm not going to say it was trash. You know what I'm saying? They got some good running backs over there in Denver, but it's like Denver not a good team. So why would we bring in the running back coach from Denver to run our offense? You know what I mean? And this answers a question that was asked to me yesterday. Do I think Sirianni is going to call the plays? No, we're looking for offensive coordinator. You know what I mean? And I think that that's a step in the right direction. I think it's a step in the right direction. This is the way the Philadelphia Eagles want to go. They want to get an OC in there now. They want the head coach to take a different route. And I think Doug Peterson had a problem with being told that. You know what I mean? So if you got a problem with being told that about the direction that we want to go in, so then we're going to have to let you go and get somebody who's comfortable with moving from that system. A lot of people already come from a system where the head coach and you got an offensive coordinator. We were one of the only teams that didn't have that. Some teams' head coach call the offense, but still got an offensive coordinator. So you don't know if they're going over these scripted plays beforehand. The coach just making the call. We needed to find a guy that was comfortable doing that. You know what I'm saying? If Doug Peterson would have gave up play calling to an offensive coordinator, I think he would still be here. But you know, it is what it is, man. We making a lot of moves. We definitely trying to see what this Colts coaching tree hitting for, and it's looking like it, man. It's looking like that's what we're gonna do. Everybody want to say we're the Philadelphia Colts now, but like, come on, man. I don't. listen. I'm not gonna listen. If we was doing, if listen, when the Patriots were at the height of their powers, you know what I'm saying? If we was getting all Patriots head coaches, y'all be all salivating at the opportunity to say them some good picks. You don't know how this gonna pan out, but you know, I'm on the fence with this one because I really feel like that. I feel like that, you know, Frank Wright hasn't done enough as a head coach for us to be, you know, running to his, you know, his group. He ain't done enough as a head coach, man. We ain't got not one coach from the AFC Championship game on our roster. Not one coach from the championship game on our roster. You know, kind of sickens me, man. Teams believe in their players so much. I heard DeBull, Eric DeBull, you know, offensive coordinator for Buffalo, that he plans on staying with, you know, with Josh Allen one more year. He could have been a head coach. He plans on staying one more year. They want to make sure they win this thing, man. You know, there's some exciting games later on, man, but, you know, I can't even begin to even talk about the games and how I feel about the games because we got a mess. And the way that they did Deuce Staley is kind of upsetting to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think in the comments. Oh, yeah, we almost up to 15,000 subscribers. Let's get there. Make sure you like and subscribe.